Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm making a special video for you. Yes, you. If you are trying to get a master's degree and you're considering going to other countries, and one of those other countries is Ukraine, then this video is for you. I'm making this video especially for you so you can have the information you need about immigration, the school system, and how it works. So guys, on the other hand, if you have rich parents basically, and they can pay for your schooling, they can pay for everything, and you don't have to worry about work or having to support yourself or even having to contribute to it in any way, then Ukraine is for you. You're gonna have so much fun. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons why I think graduates should not get a master's degree in Ukraine. And mind you, I've been in this country for like 7 years now. And right now I'm working on my master's degree actually. I work and I school here and I currently live here. So before we go ahead guys, I need you to click and subscribe and like this video, and thank you in anticipation. The first thing I'm going to talk about guys is the language barrier. So in Ukraine, the primary language is Russian, and then the other half of the population speaks Ukrainian. So basically very few people speak English, so it is very difficult for you to communicate. And as an adult, it is very difficult for you to learn a new language. Forget the bullshit about like you're maybe using an app to learn or you're learning on YouTube. It is very difficult for you to learn Russian, and Russian is one of the most difficult languages in the world to learn. So it is very difficult for you to learn Russian, and for you to think maybe it's very easy for you to just integrate. And one of the reasons why the language is so important is because imagine you're trying to get a job. If you're doing a master's degree, you want to be able to, in regular countries, you can like go to school and still work so you can support yourself. Basically in Ukraine, you can't support yourself. Your parents have to support you because you can't get a legit job. Basically, you can't get a legit job. And that's primarily because of language barrier. Let's say for example you are a professional, maybe like you work like you're an accountant or like you're an economist, and like maybe you are like really like qualified for the job you do. You can't do that here because you have to work at a bank or you have to work at an organization where you should be able to interact with the people that come to seek your services. You should be able to interact with the people that come to your organization for your services basically. So you can get a job because you can't speak the language. It means you can't interact with the people. It's not as easy as it looks for you to learn a new language. It is not that easy. I've been in this country for 7 years, and like my Russian out of 10 is like a 4 out of 10. And it is not even like grammatically correct Russian. It is the street Russian that I learned from market women and like regular people on the streets, because like I do business and stuff. So it was kind of a little bit easier for me to learn the language. But still, the Russian is like 4 out of 10, and I've been here for 7 years. So it is not as easy as it looks or as easy as it sounds. So a waitress, how do you interact with the people that come into the restaurant? Basically, the language barrier is a huge problem. On the other hand, there are some kind of jobs you can get, like you can be a translator. But if you want to be a translator, you have to be able to understand the other language you're translating to, which is Russian. Or you can be like, okay, there's this other job. Whatever. Basically, let's say for example you want to sell hair products and you decide to maybe you're selling out hair products to Africans or Nigerians. Ukrainians don't buy the kind of hair product to buy. Or for example, let's say you want to do a food business. Most people do food businesses or cake or hair. services to one of your friends, one of our friends, or like, you get me, like they're basically into themselves. They are their own food, the transportation, security. Ukraine, like lights alone, like Ukraine is a beautiful, beautiful country. So there is a little bit of racism, but like it is overall down and get a wife and have children and stuff. You want a place where there would be a community of people that look like you. For example, if you're going to live in the UK, for example, there are lots of Nigerians in the UK, so you won't feel so out of place. Trust me, like you might feel like you don't need to. There's a certain kind of comfort that comes with seeing people of your kind. I don't know how to explain it. Like if I'm walking on the street, if I'm walking in the metro, and I see a black person, like there are a million people, like I just saw a black person, just normal, I say hi. So like there's this kind of comfort, or there's this kind of home feel when you see somebody that looks like you. There are not a lot of people settling in Ukraine. Most people like come to study Ukraine and leave. Very few people settle in Ukraine, except maybe pastors or some. Usually very few people settle in Ukraine. Very few. So if you want to study, you should not come to Ukraine. Whether you're trying to get a master's degree or you're trying to escape the country you're going to, the country you're living, I don't think Ukraine is the best place for you to come to for those reasons. But on the other hand, if you have rich parents, which means you can do your master's, you can do your PhD, and with the bills, you don't have to think about money or getting a job or like doing anything. Ukraine is the perfect place for you to come to. Basically, like if you like to flex and like your parents can support your flexing, like then fine. But if you like would like to be able to support your family at home, or like be able to support yourself and pay your school fees and live a good life and maybe get married like Shannon. So guys, if you've done your research about like getting a master's or a BSc or even a PhD in Ukraine, there are agents that can help you with